Good day, learners, and welcome to the It's Time for Geography podcast, where we discuss geography-related content. And for today's discussion, we'll be covering the theme of geomorphology, and the topic is the internal structure of the Earth. This is grade 8 learning content. Now, geomorphology is the study of the physical features of the Earth, and I will be using this diagram. I will be using this diagram to explain how the Earth looks like. Now, have you ever wondered what the Earth looked like if you were to dig deep down within it? Now, I have the answer for you. This is what you will find, and I will explain further into details. First and foremost, the first layer of the internal structure of the Earth is the crust. The crust is made up of two, and the first one is the oceanic crust, which is the ocean, here shaded in blue, and the continental crust, which is the land where we live on, and is shaded in brown. Now, the crust is the outer layer and the very first layer of the internal structure of the Earth, and it is about 6 to 90 kilometers thick. Its temperatures ranges from 15 to 500 degrees Celsius, just enough for us human beings and those that live in the sea creatures to survive. And it is made up of solid rock. This layer is the least dense layer. Moving on, the next layer is the mantle. The mantle is shaded in yellow on this diagram. Now, before I was supposed to tell you that we are using an egg as an example to represent the internal structure of the Earth, with the crust being the shell and the mantle being the egg white. This is the thickest layer of the Earth, and it is after the Earth crust. It is about 2,900 kilometers thick, and its temperatures increase from 500 degrees Celsius from the crust to about 4,000 degrees Celsius towards the outer core. The next layer of the Earth that we will be discussing is the core. Now, the core is made up of two. First, the outer core, which is in orange, and the inner core, which is shaded in red. This will be using the egg yolk as to represent it. Now, the outer core is the layer after the mantle. This layer is about 2,000 kilometers thick, and its temperature ranges from 4,500 degrees Celsius to 5,500 degrees Celsius. Next, we are moving on to the inner core. This is the last and final layer of the internal structure of the Earth. It is the center of the Earth. Its thickness is about 1,400 kilometers thick in diameter. We are using diameter because it is circular. Now, its temperatures ranges from about 5,500 degrees Celsius and above. Now, this is the hottest layer of the Earth, and it is like a solid metal ball. This is because of the high pressure from all the other layers. It is the bedrock, and it supports all the other layers. Without the inner core, all the other layers will sink down, and the Earth will not be existing. Now, just for revision, let us go through before we end our lesson for today. The Earth is made up of three layers, which are the crust, the mantle, the core, which is made up of the outer core and the inner core. The crust is the outermost layer, followed by the mantle, followed by the core, which is divided into two, just as I previously mentioned. Thank you very much for joining us for our podcast, and this is the end. We'll see you in our next lesson. Thank you.